Hey, holy rebels, end time saints of the Most High. Today is March 1st, 2022. It's about 10 o'clock at night. And sorry about the lighting. I was planning on trying to go to sleep and just some weird things just happened. And I wanted to throw out something that has crossed my mind several times, but really strongly tonight. So, again, I have not had this confirmed by the Most High, okay? It's just my own thoughts. Alright, first off, today is an evil day. Again, I mean, how many days do these satanic freaks need to have to do sacrifices and do all their rituals? They're not free. They think they're living large. They have to do evil constantly. So today is one of their ritual days. So if you're getting hit hard, hello, McFly. It's probably one of the reasons. Okay. Also, tomorrow is a new moon. So the witches and the hobgoblins do a lot of wacky stuff around the new moon and the full moon. Okay. So anyway, I started the day this morning with them hacking my computer, but I fixed it myself. First time ever. But it took half the day. So that's one of the reasons why Lucy the Lion Loser likes to hack our laptops and cell phones and all that kind of stuff, to aggravate, to cause distress, and take up our time and get our focus off of Father. So I dealt with that. And of course, we've got the noise campaigns that never end. Never, ever, ever end. That's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about what the heck kind of freaking psycho movie are we stuck in? I've told y'all before, I feel like I'm living in the Truman Show, or I'm in some sort of a weird movie. There's a movie called Groundhog Day with Bill Murray and Annie McDowell. And every day he wakes up and it's the same thing. Every day. That's what I feel like. Are there no other colors that people wear besides red and black? Come on. It's always red and black. Is there any other kind of vehicle besides a black SUV or a Men in Black car? Every day, and this is not an exaggeration, it's not every other day, it's not all but one day a week, it's every freaking day for years, no matter where I live, whether I'm in the hood, in the ghetto, whether I'm in an upscale place, whether I'm in a medium place, whether I'm in the north, south, east, west, any city, any state, every single time I get up and either walk outside or look out the window, the first vehicle that I ever see, you'll even see it when I've made videos recording, is a black freaking SUV. Are there no other cars on the planet? Apparently not in my freak world. It's so boring. I'm so sick of every time I go to the window, and yes, this is a rant, sorry. Every time I go to the window, BAM! A clown comes out wearing red. Waving a red purse, walking around with their red shoes on, or head to toe red. So, yes, I got a comment from one of y'all saying not everybody that's wearing red is part of it. That's true. But everyone that's around me is. You can't tell me that out of 50 people, 48 of them are wearing red every day? Every day? I order grocery delivery. Yep, the person drives up in a black SUV and gets out with a red shirt on, sometimes a red from head to toe. I get a cab. The cab driver's got on a red shirt and a red hat. Uber. Red shirt. At least a red shirt, red jacket, whatever. The mailman even walks by carrying red, what do you call it? A red bag. Not red, white, and blue, red. I mean, what in the heck? I'm so sick of it. I want to see something new. And so that is leading me to what I'm about to say. So they started out my day today by hacking my laptop yet again. I just went and had it fixed. I think it was like a little over a week ago. I had to go have it fixed. And now they hacked it again. But this time, I was able to fix it myself. But again, I don't know if I already said this or not. But it took half the day. Why does Lucy the Lion Loser love to mess with our computers and phones and all that? To get our focus off the Lord, to make us upset, to steal information, to take up our attention. Again, to take us off our mission. But I had to fix it, so that was half the day. And then the rest of the day is very enjoyable with never-ending noise. When I say noise, it is some loud stuff that they pull with me, including working in the attic. So also, again, to lower my vibe, get me stressed and all this kind of stuff. It's just so boring. It's the same thing every day. Not for 6 months, a year, 2 years. This has been going on for at least 10 years for sure. Since I woke up completely in 2012. But honestly, it's been going on my whole life. Just not to this extent. Not with the noise anyway. Not at least when I was growing up. I don't remember this much noise. But again, I was under someone else's thumb, and we won't get into that. But anyway, under my thumb. But here's my question to y'all. Could we possibly be in his hell? I'm really not kidding. Our own his hell. It's the same thing every day. Every single day. And it's like, I love people. I love being active. So this would be his hell. To make sure that I'm isolated. And I can't be around anybody. And basically I'm on the outskirts of where I can be active. You know what I mean? I mean, I can go for a walk and stuff like that. But they even make that miserable. With all the clown Nazis surrounding me all day, every day. So, I started thinking, I had a near-death experience where I've told y'all before, it's been a while, but it's funny, I haven't had any kind of coughing or anything until I started this. More, I rebuke you in Jesus Christ's mighty name, get out. Sorry. I feel like I know, I just saw what I believe to be a demon / vampire, and I'm about to tell y'all that's why I'm coming on. Some of the stuff I've been seeing. But I had a really bad wreck, and I have a dent in my head. And they said I should have been dead. There's not a couple, there's been multiple wrecks where I should have been dead. But this was the worst one. And no, I wasn't driving either. And I'm wondering, did I die? And this is hell? I don't know. Tell me what y'all think, because it seems like we're trapped in our own personal hell. If you're a targeted, empowered, chosen individual. But I know we overcome by the blood of the cross. So, I'm wondering, are we having to go through this as a empowered individual to be freed of the matrix, and everyone else around us are demons or robots? I mean, look at what they're talking about in the metaverse. What if we're already in it? I'm serious, y'all. What the hell's in this water? So what led me to come on and tell y'all this is, so this will be the second time I've seen this man in a week. Or whatever this is, this creature. I did get a picture of him last week. I just don't feel like, to be honest, digging around, going through, because I have to scan back on tons of pictures in this clunky camera that I took a picture of him with because my phone camera very seldom ever works and doesn't really work at night. But anyway, this will be the second sighting of this thing, whatever this is. And this just happened before I came on, which led me to want to talk to y'all about this. So I decided, well, it's almost 10 o'clock. I'm going to try to go ahead and go to sleep, even though I'm amped up right now. I don't know if I already said this or not, but FYI, tonight is a satanic ritual night. These Satanists and witches, they think they're free and they're having fun. They have to do satanic rituals and do evil constantly. How many of these evil nights are there? But yep, they got one tonight. A blood sacrifice night. Isn't that nice? So they can wear the red shoes. Do the red shoe shuffle. And then tomorrow's a new moon, FYI. So anyway, I go to shut the mini blinds. There's no one outside, okay? There was no one there when I started walking because, you know, you're walking up and you can glance out the window and see the street. So I'm walking up, and then all of a sudden, as I get to the blinds, there he is. This old man. I don't know how old he is because it's from a distance, okay? But I'm going to say 80s. 80s, maybe older than that. He's wearing a black, it looked like a very nice, from what I could see, again, from a distance, a black suit with a red tie flapping in the wind, and I'm not kidding you. And a gangster looking hat on. I'm not making this up, y'all. And he's coming from where they keep piping out Sinatra. Fly me to the moon. I'll have a blue Christmas without, just all kinds of stuff like that. To where I have to listen to this all day long. Because, of course, my windows aren't sealed again. Imagine that. Make it as loud as possible now. Anyway, there he is. He's like, BAM! He appears. Did he come out of a portal? What the heck is it? Is he a vampire? I don't know, man. But he starts to walk across the street. And I watch him as he walks across the street and he opens the door to this restaurant. So I'm thinking, oh, he's gone into the restaurant. Where did he come from? I don't know. Where did he come from? Cotton Eye Joe. So I shut the blinds and I walk, 6-7 steps to get my water to take back to, by my bed. So it took less than 10 seconds for me to come back by. And I felt guided to go back to the window. No, I'm not ninja hunting. And when I go back to the window, there's a black car. And I could see, I'm like, what is that red light? So I looked out the blinds and the car looked like, mafia car or something. But for somebody in their 20s, like I think it could have been one of those brand new Camaros. And it has like one long red, yes, red and black. Imagine that. One long red square back taillight. It's all attached. It's not two little ones. It's like a big, it looks like a club or something. And it's black, of course. Are you serious, Lena? A black car was outside your house? With red? I can't believe it. That's bizarre. Oh my gosh, I'm so bored. Can you please give me one different color? Just please. And that's part of my personal hell, I believe. Because I love cheerful colors. When I used to paint, I always painted with all the bright colors. So now what do I get? Red and black, red and black, red and black. Oh, we'll give her a white car once in a while. No cheerful colors. Nothing ever. Alright, but anyway, that's a whole nother story. I know some of y'all like red, some like black. But if that's all you see day in and day out, you don't like it anymore. It's aggravating. So long story short, there's that car and it caught my attention. And then the man, the thing, a demon / vampire, comes back across the street with his red tie flapping in the wind. Oh, and did I mention he's wearing a black gangster hat? I'm not kidding you, like from the 1920s. Like, what kind of mafia movie am I in? Yo, Lena, this is Guido. Come on, we're meeting outside. Yo, Tony's got the chopper. Get away from the copper, Lena. My name even goes with the movie, Lena. Yo. Anyway, and here comes the older man. Oh, I forgot the best part. He's carrying a cane, but he's not using it. He's swinging it around. It's like some sort of a prop. Is he even old? Is it a mask? Who knows? Who knows anymore? And he walks back across, and so I'm thinking someone's picking him up, right? No, he gets in and drives off. Huh? How did the car get there? And the man is in this car, but yet he walks across it. Just the whole thing's weird, okay? Yes, in the 5 to 6, 7 seconds that I went to get the water, someone could have pulled up and then got into the passenger seat. That probably is what happened. But it's still freaking weird. And it's always right in front of my window. They want me to see this stuff. So, the same man, creature thing, whatever, last week, he did the same thing. But this time, I didn't see the car. I just saw him walk across the street. He's in the same outfit, with a red tie flapping in the wind and swinging his cane. And that time I actually I had enough time to grab the camera and get a couple pictures of him. Okay, so I'll show y'all when I remember on another video. When I went back to look, he freaking looks see-through. Yes, he looks like he's see-through. You can see behind him. What in the hizzel? So all I can say, y'all, is, are we dead? You that are targeted, aka, that's what I say, but we're actually chosen by Father. And he chose us because he sees our hearts, that we have kind hearts and we don't want to hurt other people. So he's given us a chance to get right with him so he can free us from the matrix. I don't know. But I'm looking around and it looks like the ceiling is caving in. And yes, they were up in the attic, ratting around up there, because that's what rats do. So they could have, I don't know, pulled up pieces of my ceiling. I don't know, y'all. It's just weird. I haven't even been here this long. I walk by places and I'm noticing there's like cracks in the walls that weren't there. How can this be that quick? Oh, it be now. Y'all tell me what y'all think, because I'm starting to think this is hell. We're in hell. And the Lord's trying to free us from hell. And I keep messing up and drinking. And I'm really mad at myself, because I'm going to go ahead and confess. I've already told a couple of sisters in Christ, or text them. I messed up and drank the other day. Why? I didn't even want to drink. I hadn't drank in months. It was, I think, the day that my dog died. And then that was the last time. So 2.5 months. Didn't want to. And then as soon as I get in there, at 2 different places, I had 3 drinks in 3 hours. Not like a big hoedown, okay? Have no recollection of coming back. None. I have no, what do you call it? Info on my phone showing I called a cab. There's no way I walked, because I was about 12 miles away, and there's no way I could have figured out how to get a bus back. You tell me what the heck that is. Off 3 drinks in 3 hours? And the first 2 were very light drinks. Very, very, like this much liquor. I watched her make it. And in a tall glass too, so I could sip it. You tell me what that is. Poisoning from the bartender? Because I didn't leave my drink unattended. So I'm wondering, is the Lord, that's my only crack in my armor. And then I'll start doing really good. And then I'll be drilled with missing my dog and feeling guilty. Did I do the right thing? Why did I leave her the last couple months? Because once she almost died the last time, and just all these different things that I'm beating myself up about my dog and missing my dog every day, because she was with me for 15 years. She was my little sidekick. sidekick literally went everywhere with me until the last 2 months before she died, when she almost died on October 7th, and then I had to let her go on December 5th. That's been really hard for me, y'all, because our pets, if you're targeted, your pets are really important to us because we're made isolated, and I don't have kids. And I have one family member that never talks to me, doesn't call me or anything. But anyway, not feeling sorry for myself, just stating the facts now. Clickety clack. But it's like, what if the Matrix is actually hell? And the Lord is trying to free us. But we have to conquer all of our sins and not want anything to do with this planet. And I truly don't. So I'm questioning, why did I drink? Why was there a cop there? And I have pictures of it, by the way, y'all. I'll show y'all in another video. I wanted to make this kind of quick. But as soon as I went in, it was a restaurant, okay? The first place I went. But I sat at the bar because I was by myself. And a cop came in right behind me. He could have stood anywhere, but he stood right behind me. Okay? And the place was pretty big, too. And started slamming his wallet with his badge attached to it. Slam, slam, slam while he's staring at my back to intimidate. And I didn't get mad. I had my one drink there. And then I walked out. And as I walked out, I said, "You have a blessed day." And he went, "You too." He did say "you too," but he didn't act like he meant it. He had a mad scowl on his face. He followed me out. As I turned the corner, I looked back and he was standing, just staring straight ahead on the phone. I'm thinking, is he even human? Is he a robot? Is he under mind control? Then I go to the next place, which looked really fun. It looked kind of like a Dave & Buster's that, had games and stuff. Within about 10 minutes, 2 women cops come in and sit at the table next to my table. You tell me what this is. And then I don't remember. 2 drinks there and don't remember. It's not normal, y'all. And I'm trying to conquer that last thing that I, for some reason, haven't been able to completely conquer. And I know it's not good for us to be having any drinks or anything because they poison us. And then this man made some comment. I said, "Oh, it looks like you made that good." He goes, "Yeah, she put an RFD chip in it." I went, "What?" And then he laughed. Y'all tell me if this weird stuff happens to y'all, because I have this kind of weird stuff all the time. Put an RFD chip in it? What are you even talking about? And then he looks at the bartender. I don't know, y'all. I'm just throwing out things that I'm noticing, and y'all tell me what y'all think. Okay, prayers for everybody, and I will conquer. I will overcome by the blood of the cross. And hey, 2.5 months without having a couple of drinks is a lot better than 1.5 months. It's a lot better than 3 weeks like I used to do. So 3 drinks in 2.5 months, I'm going to forgive myself for. But I know I don't need to be doing that because we're not part of the world. So the world hates us. And I don't really have fun out at all. It's not like it was back in the 80s when I was a rocker. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, why did I even do it? Are they somehow controlling us? And then I look back, I'm like, okay, what made me go and drink? Because of what I was thinking, all the things that I was beating myself up about. So the enemy knows what to trigger us with, is what I'm saying. So just be aware of your thoughts and rebuke them. I know, easier said than done. But I think that we're getting very close to going home, because I've never seen so much weird stuff. It's nonstop now. So the days are getting darker and darker, and the people are becoming more and more zombified. And that's one more thing I wanted to mention. So, if y'all know, y'all been listening to this channel for a while. I lived in New Orleans for about 20 years. It's got a special place in my heart. I really wanted to go back. Lord said, nope, you're not going back there. Well, today is the big day. The finale of Mardi Gras. It's Fat Tuesday. Fat Tuesday, if y'all didn't know, is the day before Lent. A lot of people that live in New Orleans are Catholic. No, I wasn't ever Catholic. But so they follow Lent. So Fat Tuesday means Mardi Gras actually means Fat Tuesday. And it's when you drink all you want and you eat all you want. You eat beignets now. You eat some king cake. Even that's funny. King cake, and they put the baby Jesus in the king cake. Everything's a mockery of the Most High God. Have y'all noticed that? Deniers of Jesus is what these creatures are. But anyway, despisers of Jesus. Jesus Christ, Yahushua HaMashiach. So, today was the finale, so this is the big parade day and all this stuff. So out of curiosity, I went and I looked. Once I fixed my laptop, thank you very much. Hey, that's a blessing. I've never been able to fix it before. I'm not a computer genius. Anyway, I looked at the live, like a live feed on Bourbon Street. There's a lot of people there, y'all. I watched it for about 10 minutes. I promise y'all, I saw 2 people out of thousands that were all walking by on the street because it was packed, that were actually, one looked like he kind of laughed for a minute, and I saw a lady smile. No one else was smiling. No one was talking. They were all walking around like freaking zombies. It looked like the most boring, awful, crammed, crowded time. And I can't shake the feeling they're going to do something in New Orleans. Because to get into anything there, this includes not only the restaurants and bars, the gyms, y'all. Any public area, you have to show your Visax. So they know that all the people that are there took it. There could be a few stragglers that are out, outside that you don't have to show the passport to walk around. There might be a few there, but 9.5 out of 10 of the people there have taken it, including the people that I know that are still there. What if they're going to flip it and test it on the people there? Huh? What? Yeah. Because, I hate to say it, but I'll say it because I lived through it. Hurricane Katrina, they were testing. They blew the levees. So, I don't know, y'all. It's really weird. But anyway, a lot of these things are a distraction. Just like the trucker thing and the bombs and the guns and the guns and the bombs. Zombie. It's all a distraction to get our mind off of the Most High God, to put us in fear, and get our mind onto things of the world instead of things above. So I believe we're about to be freed out of this, whatever this weird freak show is that we're in. And the freaks come out at night. So anyway, just tell me if y'all feel, could we possibly be in hell and we're being freed? Or we're in a matrix? We're being freed from the matrix? We're caught in a trap? I've heard that too. Angels in the trap? I don't know, y'all. So it's something, there's no way that this could be real.